Me and my brothers go kick it in a drop top, doing this proper.
I just got gold on my neck, these ain't copper. As soon as I sign it, do my fire choker. Now I be using my married the kings of this city. Think of our own. I'm coming to win it all, taking the throne. You know that I get the ball rolling, you know I gotta get it right.
And so we meet again in northern Sydney suburbia for Game 2 of Season 2 of the Wednesday League on a chilly winter's night at the home of Forestville Football Club, Melwood Oval. For the first time in league history, we enter the second fixture with it still all on the line. 3 goals apiece last week mean the hosting Select and the visiting Originals are in a tasty tug of war for those first 3 points of the campaign. So the Forest Originals lineup then, in the absence of Emily Costa and Sam Wells, has prompted the loan signing of former Forest student Janiela Diono, who starts on the bench. A change at right back sees Jamie Seal, younger sister of Season 1's Nicholas, make her starting debut. And captain John O'Davies will start in that trusty midfield trio, but is expected to play the second 45 in goal, giving number 1 Liam Pooley a chance to show what he can do outfield. As for the Select, it's hardly smooth sailing for them either. They're without 4 key players for the evening, 3 of which started for them in Game 1. They will, however, benefit from a debut for Edward Harris, who joins the squad after he recovered from a knee injury picked up at his club side Wakehurst. They've entrusted in former classmates Mitchell Norton and Sebastian Chimino to fill holes left by the unavailabilities. And as you can see, the captain Dylan Thurbon, draped in purple for the night, having his go as rotational keeper. The 2 skippers then with the faith in their squads to get the job over the other.
1, 2, 3, Select!
And so Joseph Rossitano gets this game up and running at Melwood, the scorer of 2 in Game 1, but will a whole new hero emerge this evening? It's Harris, now with Herman. Callaghan on the right hand side here for the Select, putting in field and doing so wonderfully. Chimino the loanee with an early touch, swings it in from the right. Early chance for Finberg at the back post, couldn't quite take advantage of it. Pointing to his name and number as if he'd just scored the winner for Manchester United, but he put it wide. Maybe he just needs to keep his ego in check. Corner here for the Select. Chimino set to float it in. High ball right over the keeper and over the bar. Couldn't quite find a teammate, but you can see exactly what Chimino was trying to do. High ball, but his radar slightly off. In a sense, he'll be someone that the Originals will need to watch. Jackson Brown. Those 2 have sold his teammates short there, and the Select have won it back. Elliott on the left, running with Hartman, just to roll it forward down the Select left. Chimino, who's been a problem early, keeps going. Chimino goes all the way almost, rolling it wide. It looked for a moment like the Select were about to hit the front. Dazzling stuff from Chimino, but he couldn't find the far corner. Smits. Chimino can send this one into the box. Unable to get much on the head of Finberg, but he gets a second opportunity and he takes it. The Originals couldn't clear their lines, and you can't give a second opportunity to Isaac Finberg, who has a fan club behind the goals that he goes to celebrate with. The first chance he couldn't take, the second one he wasn't going to miss. And the Select are on the board in this crucial second game. And so the Originals have got to go and find it then. The kings and the queens of the first season, now with it all to do in the second game of the second. Dixon, given away. Chimino, could they grab a second here, the Select? Right before the break, he rolls it across! N.Coniglio with a tap in! And it's a double blow in double quick time for the Northern Sydney Select. 2 goals in a flash, and this game has been broken wide open. The Originals caught on it. Chimino, who's been the architect of so much of this start for the Northern Sydney Select, rolled it across the face of goal, and Coniglio was there to tap in. Nathan Coniglio celebrating at one end, and you sense his brother won't be happy with that. So, Originals captain John O'Davies now in between the sticks for his side, and Liam Pooley into the outfield and wearing the number 9 as Rossitano commits a foul. And the referee, James Goodwin, called into action here. And he's brought out a red card! What a big decision that is! And the hero for the Originals in Game 1 is sent off in Game 2. Ball bouncing, he leans in with his shoulder. That is rather cynical. And the hero becomes a villain for the Originals. Joseph Rossitano is off for the Originals, and they are down to 10. Smith. Now with Finberg, who can really drive at the Forest Originals defence. Rolls it forward. N.Coniglio cuts in field. Unleashes! Somehow saved by Davies. Maybe there's a new position for him in the works here. That's a wonderful stop. Subbed on in net at half time. And what a crucial save he's just made to keep his side in it. And I tell you what, Dylan Thurbon can't believe it. And that, with his head in his hands, is one of the final acts of this game for him in between the sticks. This is rather strange. What's going on here? It looks as though Mitchell Norton is going in goal here for the Northern Sydney Select. Now, isn't that a story? Meant to play a full 19 goals as Select captain. I wonder how much controversy that's going to bring about. Here's Thurbon. Now Chimino. Still lofted over the top of the Originals back line. It's not a bad ball. Thurbon initially couldn't get it underneath his spell. Got it into his path and absolutely unleashed it right into the back of the net. It's 3-0 for the Northern Sydney Select. He was meant to play a full 90 in goal, and now he's in the goals. Misjudged the bounce rather comedically, went back to find it, and there was nothing comedic about the finish. And I tell you what, I reckon his opposite number, Captain John O'Davies for the Forest Originals, will be having words with him at full time. Here's Mapstone. Forest Originals have got to find something and find it quickly. He plays in N.Coniglio, who's bearing down on goal, rolls it across, Pooley's there, and it's in! Into the bottom corner, and Liam Pooley, the goalkeeper for the Forest Originals, has scored. What a wonderful moment for him. They've still got a mountain to climb, but the most unlikely of goal scorers has took one home for the Forest Originals. Brilliantly done in the end by N.Coniglio, off the bench, unselfishly rolled it across, and that's a top-class moment for Liam Pooley, who celebrates accordingly. Hartman on the left here for the Select. So they look to switch the play. It's a good ball for Smith. Now with Thurbon. Back for Smith. This is lovely football. Cut back. There's Callaghan, who tucks it away. A historic moment for the Wednesday League. The first female goal scorer goes by the name of Emily Callaghan. Absolutely beautiful from the Northern Sydney Select. And Emily Callaghan drew the winning ticket in the raffle. It was beautiful football. Someone had to be there to finish it, and that someone was Emily Callaghan, who in turn makes history. And surely that is game, set, match for the Northern Sydney Select. Callaghan. Now Herman. Can they find a fifth here? The Northern Sydney Select to put the cherry on top of the cake. Ball to the back post. Herman somehow misses it. Hartman can't pick up the pieces. Davies takes the ball. But the Select take the win. A massive statement of intent from the Northern Sydney Select, who with this result have put themselves into the box seat to claim Season 2 of the Wednesday League And a history-making day, the most one-sided game we've ever seen. It eclipses the 2-0 victory in Game 3, the final. The first time we've had a 3-goal margin in the Wednesday League history. A wonderful moment for Liam Pooley, not enough. Full-time score, Northern Sydney Select 4, the Forest Originals 1.
Got the dub on the score sheet, can't complain.
Get the ball rolling, you know I gotta get it right. Kick it with my people all night. Get the phone, homie, the plug be calling your line. Won't be calling you a second time.